Hey there everybody, just doing a review for this Mostool 3000 peak current portable jump starter. I will have a link to the product page for this jump starter down in the description below. And so just taking a look at the box right over here real quick for the jump starter, nothing really complicated. It just tells you what's in the box. Over the back, it does give you a few specifications, and it tells you also how to use the jump starter right over here. And that's really about it. And so what's included in the box with the jump starter? You get the jump starter itself, of course, a USB-C to USB Type A charging cable, the manual, a thank you card, and also how you can contact them in case you get any problems with the jump starter. You get a wall charger in the box, which is pretty surprising. Most of these portable jump starters don't come with a wall charger, so that's a pretty big plus right there. You get the jump starting clamps, and also you get a carrying case. When a jump starter features a carrying case, that is also a pretty big plus as well, because this lets you place the unit into the case, and you can just have it in your car, and even if it like moves around, it can be protected by this case. The case is pretty hard, not exactly too hard, but it's going to keep your jump starter safe if you do choose to store it in your car. And so when it comes to the Mostool M6 portable jump starter, it does have a 3000 peak current, and this is going to be able to jump start most batteries. The higher the peak current, the better, because the weaker the battery, the more difficult it is going to be to jump start it. So you're going to want more power from a jump starter, and so in this case a 3000 peak current is pretty good. This one is able to jump start 10-liter gas engines and 8-liter diesel engines. It does have a 74 watt hour capacity, which translates into a 20,000 milliamp hour capacity. Over at the top, this is where you're going to be seeing the LCD that shows the remaining power capacity and the output. It also shows a few more tidbits of information that appear while you're using the unit in different ways. It does have the flashlight right over here on this side. You can just hold down the button to turn on the flashlight. Press it again to activate the SOS mode, I believe. Press it one more time to activate the flashing mode. And that's really about it. And so, yeah, I mean, I like it when jump starters use this type of screen instead of like a few dots. So you actually get a percentage on how much remaining capacity there is. And over on this side, this is where the charging ports are located under this flap right over here. The build quality of the jump starter is actually pretty good because, with these flaps, it's at least a little bit water resistant. And so there are two USB Type A quick charge ports. And so there is a USB-C port that's rated for 15 watts input and output. So there is no power delivery in this case. Unfortunately, there is a DC barrel port right over here. I think it's rated, let me check that out. Yeah, so there is a DC barrel port right over here that's rated for 12 volts to 16.8 volts at 10 amps. So if you have a device that's compatible to use with a DC port like this one, I personally don't have any devices to test out with this DC port, but it is there if you need it. And that's really about it. Over on this side, over on this side, this is where you would input the jump starting clamps to actually jump start your car. And the way that jump starting works, it does give you the directions over the back, which is pretty convenient. You just connect the jump starting clamps to the jump starter. You connect them to your battery. Once it says ready over on the screen up at the top, you can actually start your car and then remove the clamps once your car is started. And so yeah, and also give you a few cautions and suggestions as well. And so what I'm going to do now is test out the charging ports right over here to see how they perform. And then I'm going to head on outside to test out the jump starting capabilities of the Mostool jump starter. And so yeah, I will be right back. Alright you guys, so just testing out the charging ports on the Mostool jump starter. I'm going to be charging my Galaxy Note 9 from the USB-C port. Gonna see how it performs. And I am able to fast charge it from the USB-C port, so no surprises right there. The output of the USB-C port is 15 watts, so that's expected to fast charge my Galaxy Note 9. Oh, charging restarted right there for some reason. Okay, and so standard charging, well, slow charging for my LG G7, and fast charging is continuing for my Galaxy Note 9. So the charging ports work how they're supposed to. No surprises right there. The charging on this Mostool jump starter isn't breaking any records. There are some jump starters that I've reviewed that have featured 100 watts of power delivery. But yeah, overall, if you're just looking to charge your phone or tablet with this jump starter in case of an emergency, you can. There's no problems right there. And so I'm just going to head on outside to test out the jump starting capabilities of it, and I will be right back.
Alright, you guys, so just outside with the jump starter, I'm just going to connect it to the battery to show you guys how to use it. And so, yeah, what you have to do is just make sure that the jump starter is on first by pressing the power button right over here, and then connect the positive clamp to the positive on the battery, and the negative on the negative on the battery, just like that. And once you have the jump starter connected, it's going to show the voltage, and it's going to show ready that you're ready to jump start your car. And one of the things that I do like about this jump starter is that it has longer clamps that makes it easier to connect the jump starter to your battery. And so yeah, now you're just ready to start it. Let me go ahead and do that right now. And so yeah, there we go. Alright guys, so that's basically how you use it. One of the things that I did notice that was missing is that once you jumpstart the car, it doesn't show the updated voltage of the battery on the screen. It just turns off. But some other jump starters do show the updated voltage of the battery once you have the car jump started. But this one does not. But yeah, that's really about it.
Alright guys, so I just want to show you the recharging for the Mostool jump starter as well. I am using the included 15 watt wall charger, I believe, and it's recharging at 15 watts, which is its max charging speed. So yeah, I mean, recharging could use some improvement because there are some jump starters that I reviewed, like the Fantic jump starter, and I think the Loki Thor one also, that have a 100 watt power delivery input speed. So that's a really fast recharging speed in comparison to this 15 watt recharging speed. But yeah, there we go. But the good news is that this jump starter comes with the wall charger and the USB-C cable, so you're able to recharge it right out of the box. But yeah, there we go. That is the recharging for the jump starter. Alright you guys, this is my final thoughts for the Mostool M6 3000 peak current jump starter. It's a pretty solid one because, you know, a 3000 peak current jump starter, they're pretty expensive. I won't mention the price for this jump starter in this video. I'll have a link to the product page down in the description. But it's pretty affordable. It's actually one of the most affordable 3000 peak current jump starters that I've seen. Maybe they're just having the price low to make sure that they get sales, and then maybe they'll raise the price. I don't know. But at the time of making this video, this is a pretty inexpensive, affordable 3000 peak current jump starter. Once again, link down in the description. And also, it's a good thing that this unit comes with a carrying case, because you can just store it in the carrying case and have it in your car along with the jump starting cables. And also, I'll have a link to the review article over at chargerharbor.com. You can find a link for that down in the description below as well. And yeah, I will see you all on the next video. All right, goodbye.